First course under core. Who am I really? How do you discover your true self beyond your titles? Teachers, and for that matter, all of us, oftentimes like to introduce ourselves by the role that we play in multiple people's lives. So you'd perhaps say that I'm a math teacher. I teach English. But the truth is, who are you goes beyond your subject. Today, we're going to explore the deeper question, who am I really? Because when teachers understand their identity, they teach with confidence, purpose, and joy. Lots of joy. You are as complete as a human being as you possibly can. Your cup was full before you were born. You are a composite of your body, spirit, and soul. So under the body, you're looking at how you feed and care for each aspect of your body. Because when you do that, it has an impact on your energy as well. Your spirit is your connection to faith, values, and higher purpose. Then we look at your soul, which is your mind, your emotions, and willpower. The influences, which influences how you show up every single day in the multiple spaces that you're in. The quality of these three determine the quality of your emotions. How you feed your body, your spirit, and your soul directly impacts what you bring into your classroom. For this matter, your role changes continuously. Today, you're a teacher. Tomorrow, you are a head of department. Another day, you're a retiree. Your identity is deeper, therefore. It is your purpose, values, and beliefs. If your subject and title were taken away from you tomorrow, who would you say that you are? I'd like you to take a minute to write 3 words that you believe describe who you are beyond the classroom. Send a message to 3 of your closest friends and ask them, who do you say that I am? Is there an emergent pattern from the answers that they brought you when you juxtapose that with the ones that you wrote down yourself? Does who you say that you are conflict with what the others said? It is said that we are the sum total of the 5 people closest to us. Our experiences from the womb up until now has influenced our beliefs and shaped us. Every teacher has been shaped by somebody else. Perhaps a teacher who believed in you, or a parent who modeled resilience. Research by Education International in 2022 showed that 82% of teachers worldwide choose the profession because of the influence of a role model. Take a moment again to write yes, yes in the comment if you believe and this resonates with you as well. Share what it is that the teacher did to influence you to also join the classroom. Think of one teacher who influenced you greatly. What about them made you remember them? What about them made you want to become a teacher? Share that in the comment as well. And it helps you to leverage some of these inspiration to do much better as we move forward as a people. Identity also shows up in how we process life. Consider these lenses, okay? So typically, we are told that you're either introverted or you're extroverted. Do you recharge alone or with people? That's basically all introversion and extroversion means. There is also different personality programs such as the Clarity 4D, which uses color energies. There's temperaments, which also uses color energy and says that you're either a sanguine, a melancholy, a choleric, a supine, and or a phlegmatic. Then there's the Myers-Briggs MBTI personality as well. Are you more detailed focused? Are you a big picture kind of person? Are you a planner? Are you one of those spontaneous people who just likes to get up and go with the flow? Then there's also your love language, which has been popularized by Gary Chapman. Do you feel valued through words, acts of service, quality time, gifts, or touch? Are you a conscientious person? There's also that big 5 traits as well. Are you highly structured or are you more flexible? Depending on where you are, Each of these impacts how you teach, discipline, and connect with students. Let's do a quick activity. Write down one personality that you know about yourself and how it helps you or challenges you in the classroom right now. Just take a minute to think about it and to write it down. You can also share that in the comments with us so that we would all learn from one another. All these experiences culminates into the value systems we live by. Your students learn more from you, from who you are, than from what you say. If punctuality, for example, is a value of yours, arriving on time as a teacher matters. It speaks louder than having a 5-hour lecture on punctuality. If respect is a value of yours, your tone of voice demonstrates it much better. The way you speak to a child demonstrates it much better than a 5-hour lecture in the classroom. Your values are the hidden curriculum. Children learn them from your behavior more than your words. What are your conscious and unconscious values that you believe you're living by? Take a moment to think about those and write at least 3 values as well that you believe that you're modeling in your classroom for your children to live by. We would love for you to share them as well. So do write them up in the comment, do like them, share what it is that how it makes you feel as well within the comments. And then others can learn by it and we can all share the best practices by one another. Now that you have answered the question, who am I really, when all the titles are ripped off me, remember the reason for being a teacher. Why are you there? Why are you a teacher? What made you become a teacher? If you can turn back the hands of time, will you still be a teacher? If yes, why? If no, why not? Be honest with yourself, because we're not taking, this is an exercise for you, a self-evaluation. We're not doing this for anybody else. So be honest with yourself. Simon Sinek says that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, which is why it is important that you know and have assured yourself why you have chosen to be in that classroom. Students don't just learn your subject, they buy into your why. Example, I teach science to nurture curious explorers, inspires differently than I teach because it pays the bills. Write one sentence starting with, I teach because. And the clock is ticking, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should have at least figured out what it is that you want to write. Please put it down on paper. We don't want you to miss anything at all. Your subject may be math, English, or science, but your real subject is people and people management. Students may forget formulas, but they will never ever forget who you really are and how you made them feel. So the next time you walk into a classroom, don't just ask, what am I teaching? Also ask, who am I bringing into the classroom? Which aspect of my being am I portraying today? We hope that that helps you to bring in the fullness of yourself into the classroom.